Hey guys, yes, there's a huge mess behind me. I just did a whole video that I probably posted shortly before this one. Maybe not, maybe I'll post it after, I don't know, but before I'm done filming for tonight, I'm gonna do a double unboxing for you. This is a Steelbook double unboxing. This is the not so recent release, Logan, and this is a slightly more recent release, this Jumanji Steelbook. It's probably a little bit late to be doing an unboxing video on these, but I thought I would go ahead and do it. I got these at Best Buy on 4K. I missed this when Logan came out. I just had my fingers crossed. I didn't expect them to actually put it back in stores, and they did, and so I grabbed it. So I got the two 4K releases in Steelbook, Jumanji and Logan. Great movies, love them both. Saw them both in theaters, of course. Had Jumanji for many years on VHS. This is my first time having it in a disc format. So let's go ahead and crack them open. Let me start with, I guess I'll start with Jumanji, the more recent one. And I'm gonna show you the packaging. Obviously, it is designed to look like the board game in the film, the box that the board game was in, which I think is crazy cool. I really love this. And of course, this is the original Jumanji movie with Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst. Always loved Kirsten Dunst. You've got a sticker on the front, only at Best Buy, exclusive Steelbook, HDR, high dynamic range, 4K. It's got the 4K Ultra HD, the Blu-ray, and digital copy. And then on the back you have a picture of Robin Williams and a little write-up. I heard that in the new movie, which I haven't gotten to go out and see yet, I've got a lot of movie reviews coming. I did just see The Shape of Water, and so that's one more on my list of movies I haven't done reviews for, and I'm gonna do them. I don't care how late it is. Included with purchase, digital version of this movie. That's a sticker. When young Alan Parrish discovers a mysterious board game, he doesn't realize its unimaginable powers until he is magically transported before the eyes of his friend Sarah into the untamed jungles of Jumanji. 26 years later, Alan, Robin Williams, reunites with Sarah, Bonnie Hunt, and together with Judy, Kirsten Dunst, and Peter, Bradley Pierce, tries to outwit the game's powerful forces. All new special features on Blu-ray. Sneak peek of Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Never before seen deleted scenes and hilarious gag reel with Robin Williams and the cast. You know, I'm a huge Robin Williams fan. That's not to say that I loved everything he did, and I'm definitely a bigger fan of his work on screen than I was of his stand-up comedy. When I was a small kid, his movie Popeye, which is like generally a panned film, was like one of my favorite movies ever, and to this day it's one of my favorite movies ever, and it's got one of the best like musical soundtracks. I love that Popeye movie. I'm waiting for the 4K of that one, or even just a Blu-ray, but I do have it on DVD. I love that movie, and I watched Mork from Ork when I was really little. I'm sorry, Mork and Mindy. I always called it Mork from Ork, and that might have been the name of the cartoon, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just always loved Robin Williams. I love Hook and all that stuff. So, what else? I just wanted to say that. Oh, and I was going to say, and I dressed up as Robin Williams Popeye for Halloween one year, and as the genie from Aladdin. I feel like I might have even dressed up as another character that he did. I don't know. Anyway, oh no, I thought about dressing up as Mork someday maybe. And yeah, and when Robin Williams passed away, I emotionally broke down. I've never done that before, and it's not like he was my #1 favorite actor of all time. I don't know. It was just such a sad thing. It just I just like started crying at one point, you know. I remember hearing that the crocodile hunter died, and it was so weird. It was just surreal. I couldn't believe it, because at the time I was watching him like every day, because he was on, you know, every day, and I loved watching Croc Hunter. When Robin Williams died, I just friggin' bald. And I was really sad about the Croc Hunter. Don't get me wrong. There have been, some deaths, some of those celebrity deaths that I don't even know the people, and they made me sad. But yeah, I was really had an emotional breakdown when Robin Williams died. A little sad moment there. But anyway, back to this. Also includes special effects, crew commentary, Jumanji motion storybook as read by author Chris Van Allsburg, 3 behind-the-scenes featurettes, storyboard comparisons, extreme book of nature, photo galleries, episodes from Jumanji the animated series, original theatrical trailers. Hey, episodes from the animated series. Actually, you can get the complete series pretty cheap. I'm gonna have, after I watch this, I'll probably want to get that because I've seen it pretty cheap before. I never liked the art style, but just it's still cool that they made an animated series based on this movie. I'll say a few things about Kirsten Dunst too. I've always, I have like several celebrity crushes. Kirsten Dunst was one of my big ones too. And as a child actress, and she's pretty young still in this one too. She's a little kid in this. She was great. She was like a really amazing actress. We watched Little Women the other day on Amazon or something because they haven't released that on Blu-ray. And she's like the best part of that. It's a great movie. It's a good movie. But she really makes that movie hilarious and everything. And partway in the film, she's out of the film because her character grows up. And it's just, the life is sucked out of the film, man. But then she got older and it's like, wow. She did a music video. It's very cosplay and very anime. It's not the most politically correct song, but then it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing. The song Turning Japanese. You can watch the music video she did on YouTube, and she is perfection in that video. She's a goddess in that video. And there was somewhere, there was some kind of idea for her to play Sailor Moon in a live-action movie with Gina Davis as Queen Beryl. That would have just been so freaking awesome. They probably would have done something stupid like set it in New York or something instead of Japan. And I know that there are people who would have said you have to get a Japanese actress, but Sailor Moon has long blonde hair. And Kirsten Dunst just looks amazing. I don't know. I think she would have been the perfect Sailor Moon. But, I have nothing against the idea of a Japanese actress playing Sailor Moon either. But I'm just saying, she would have been, she would have done a perfect Sailor Moon. When I think of Sailor Moon in live action, I imagine, like, Kirsten Dunst in that Turning Japanese video. But, anyway, that didn't happen, sad. But anyway, I'm going to open this, guys, sorry. You know me, I ramble if you watch my videos. HDR, high dynamic range, 4K UHD TV, little how-to thing. Anyway, let's get the plastic off. And this little paper that I'm just going to toss. And there you have the Steelbook. And it is gorgeous. It's pretty plain on the back, but it's still got that really nice wood grain look. It's appropriate to the film. And then there's the spine. Now let's open this up. I do have my digital copy code that I am going to take out. And there are 2 discs. One disc is the 4K, and I guess the other one is a regular Blu-ray, which has the bonus features. And it has this really cool design in the back, inside. It's the instructions of the game. It's got like a way to leave their world behind. A game for those who seek to find, a way to leave their world behind. Adventurers beware, do not begin unless you wish to finish. You intend to finish. That's pretty cool. It's got like stuff right out of the movie there. Let me take out the discs to see what the other side has. You gotta be careful here. because I usually drop them when I do this. Second one's in there pretty tight. I kind of prefer for the discs to have like those like hinged cases, you know, but the stacked thing is not super good. But yeah, it's got the actual, it's like the board game. It's really freaking awesome. It's got the whole board game thing there, and then there's the instructions. It's really cool. You can play the game on there if you had some game pieces. That's awesome, guys. I really dig this. Hang on here. That's freaking awesome. I mean, check that out. So yeah, I'm gonna put the discs back in now. I highly recommend this. This is, if you like the movie, and you probably have seen it, you probably know, or if you see the new movie, this is something you might want to pick up. It's actually one of the, hang on, a little dust there. One of the more beautiful steelbook cases that I think I own, and I mean, I don't specifically focus on collecting steel books, but I get them when I can, and I have a nice little stack at this point. Especially with the 4Ks. Most of my 4Ks are probably steelbook. This is one of the most impressive ones I've seen. I really like this one. Okay, so that's the Jumanji steelbook, and I've been dying to watch this, and I just haven't had a chance. So now it's opened. Yay! Gonna watch that soon. And now we have a Logan steelbook. Now you've probably seen this open before. This has been around a while. Only at Best Buy, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital exclusive packaging by Marvel artist Steve McNiven. HDR, high dynamic range. And you can see that art by Steve McNiven. Very cool comic art cover. I don't know how focused that is. There's a lot of glare, sorry. There he is. Great movie. It'll make you cry. This one, you know, Jumanji's probably not going to make you cry. This one will make you cry. And there's the back. Of course, you know, this is a cardboard that you're just going to toss. Or at least I will. You might want to keep it. High octane action, unexpectedly moving. In the near future, a weary Logan, Hugh Jackman, cares for an ailing Professor X, he's sick. Patrick Stewart, in a hideout on the Mexican border, but Logan's attempts to hide from the world and his legacy are upended when a young mutant arrives being pursued by dark forces. Includes 4K Ultra HD disc, Blu-ray disc, and digital. And then it tells you disc 1 has the 4K high dynamic, all that stuff. And disc 2 has the bonus features and the movie on Blu-ray. It's late, you know, I've noticed that the 4K discs never have bonus features. I guess they just don't want to make them in 4K quality. I don't know. Anyway, that's everything on the back except for the actual movie detail stuff, you know. But again, that's a cardboard that I am just gonna toss. And here comes the paper. And here is the back. So it continues the image from the front, and on the spine there also continuing the image, but also saying Logan there. Come on. There it is. So yeah, very nice, very nice. It's that desolate hideout that they had in Mexico or near Mexico. I forget what it said there. I haven't seen it since it came out, sadly, because it's an amazing movie. I'm going to take out my digital code, and I see something that's very upsetting. They have defiled my case with one of these sensor things. Not happy about that, Best Buy. Haven't seen that in a while. I mean, why would you put that in a steelbook case? I don't know, like, what'll work on that? A hairdryer? And your 2 discs. You've got the 4K disc and the Blu-ray. I'm going to take the discs out so we can see the art. It's more art by the comic artist, who is slipping my mind right now. Come on. Yeah. Those second ones are the hardest to get out. It's like set up to break. Okay, oh, well, it wasn't missing much. It's actually just a cloudy sky. A little bit of the arm here. So, basically an arm holding Logan's dog tags. Very cool. Okay. Here's another look at it. I've, speaking as an artist, I've heard people say hands are the hardest thing to draw, and I always found hands to be easier to draw than a lot of other things. Wrists are harder than hands for me. Something about the wrist. Can't really figure out how it's supposed to. I mean, you know, unless you have a model, which makes everything easy. Okay. So there she is, Logan Steelbook. So glad I finally have this and in 4K, so I won't have to upgrade anytime soon, I hope. I'm kind of done, I think, with upgrades when I get things on 4K, because I'm satisfied. Unless you go like Jetsons on me, where I can push a button and it looks like they're in the room with me. Unless we go Star Trek holodeck, I'm good with 4K discs. And I like hard copies, obviously. You know, keep giving me hard copies, but 4K is really good. I heard they've already got like 8K or something, I don't know. It's probably pretty impressive. I'll probably get sucked in. Okay, guys, there we go. Logan and Jumanji. Very cool steelbooks. Happy to have them in my collection. 4K, Best Buy exclusives. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Coming on soon with my Christmas haul video. And I've still got a lot of old stuff to post, but I have to edit them into single videos, which is going to take a while, like my sister's birthday from back in September, Renfest from November. Yeah, I've got other stuff too, probably. I haven't done one of my Mr. Gold cosplay things I was going to do about the teacup. And then I still have movie reviews. Want to make movie reviews. I saw Last Jedi. I saw Shape of Water. I saw Last Jedi twice. And I'll probably see it 1 or 2 more times in theaters. I don't even remember everything I saw at this point. I saw, I literally don't remember. So, you'll see. Coco, I saw Coco. I have to review that. I don't care. It's, people need to know whether or not to buy it, right? Okay, I'll see you later.